Welcome back, cellos, my peoples. I am Taupe. This is my anime corner, the fucking critic corp. You already know how we do this damn thizzle. Uh, I'm here to give you guys that review on Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 2 of the newest season, season 2. Man, I'm sick as hell they didn't show that fucking uh fight between with Seto and Gojo between the Q group Q, the curse users and whatnot, cause they're fucking uh they techniques so ispy, bro. They techniques is so ispy, like both Seto's and Gojo's techniques so wild. I'm mad they didn't show them watch the floor with their ass. I mean, you know, yeah, it probably would have been a waste of the episode, given that that shit's usually only about 20 minutes, give or take, after the intro and the ending credits and shit. So yeah, it was it was not needed, but they gave them the works. They bodied their ass quick as fuck. You had what's her name? Oh boy, what's his Kokun? He was fucking begging Seto to let him free, talking about he done with this shit. He'll go back to doing farming and whatnot. And nigga Seto had his ass begging for his life. That shit had me dead. But fucking yeah, they they end up achieving the star plasma vessel and whatnot, and ended up being this girl named Rico, and she fucking you know when she came to and shit, she thought they were the enemy and whatnot, but they had to set her straight, like, bitch, if we was here to kill you, you would already been dead, like, type of deal, like, calm that shit down. We here to protect your ass and make sure you make it to the Tengen and whatnot. So, yeah. She's actually taking it well too. Like, most people would be like, like, ah, shit. This is my last, few days on Earth. I'm about to die, type of shit. But nah, she's taking it well. Like, she's being resurrected pretty much. Reincarnated type of deal. Like she said, I am him, and he is me, type of deal. So that's good. That'll make the job more easy for Seto and Gojo. And she's obviously fucking she's like in school and shit. She's a fucking a younger girl, and she doesn't have any family besides like the maid, the nanny or whatever. Her parents died when she was younger and shit from an incident. So that's another good thing too. Like, she don't have a lot of family, or you know most of her friends. She's like, about, like, she's this is all promising. This is all a promising fucking mission for Seto and Gojo. Uh it should be easy, but not taken lightly. So, because they got them bounties, bro. Them bounties uh on her head. The group Q and the religious star group and whatnot, they on their ass. They on Seto and Gojo's ass, for the vessel. They didn't put a bounty on for her. 30 mil. 30 fucking mil for this girl, bro. Like, and they got 2 days to do it. 2 days. Damn near, yeah, 2 days or whatever. And like thank God they strong as shit, Seto and Gojo. They like not to be fucked with type of deal. Like these niggas, all these bounties gotta tread, carefully. They can't just pull up expecting to whoop ass, or they gonna get their ass whooped type of deal. That's how Fujiguro, yeah, is taking it. He's plotting. That nigga's plotting. The dude they showed. I didn't really specify him in the last one because I figured they were gonna show more of him the following episode. But they showed him at the end, standing up in the rooftop and shit, looking down as they fight the group Q and whatnot. I think he's a recruitment from the Star religious group and whatnot. So, because them niggas can't really fight, so they gotta pay somebody to fight their battles for them. Uh, so yeah, he's plotting. He's his scheme so far is to tucker them out, tucker Seto and Gojo and tire them out with the bounties, other bounty dudes, and then he comes in for the cleanup, takes the money and the girl for the kill, type of deal. But I don't know. We ain't seen them fight just yet, so I don't know. I don't know if he got them bitches or not. Cause fucking Gojo and Seto, they gonna be some work for shows. They gonna be some work. That nigga Seto so cold, bro. I like I said, bro. Between him and Gojo right now in their prime is equal. Is equal. But from the previous season, obviously Gojo all day. Hands down Gojo. I'm going, Team Gojo. But yeah, Seto he came in cause they let the girl go to school and shit, cause they got called back to the school to Jujutsu High, um, or like fucking they pretty much they got called to like not be so conspicuous, be inconspicuous, and like uh not not show themselves, be in the shadows type of deal, like protect her, but don't be like right fucking there every step, every moment. Let her roam and live her life for those 2 days, until it's time for y'all to bring her in type of deal. And Seto, he and came across because they got a call. Actually, we were saying to bring her now type of deal. Like, is the bounty because the bounty went up, so they needed to do it right then and there. They had fucking a couple days, but the way the bounty and shit going, they asses need to they need to put some pep in their step with it, and so they go to her school and try to retrieve her and whatnot with the nanny maid type of deal, and uh, Seto, he already said he comes in encounter with this uh, Shikigami fucking user. He's kind of just like Seto. He manipulates the curse demons, and use them, to his ability and whatnot. But fucking he wasn't on Seto's level. He wasn't on Seto's level, and Seto like pretty much lured them in, tricked them, made him strike first just so he can, uh, you know, give him the pause, beat his ass, handle that light work real quick. Yeah, and then made him see had him see his life flash before his eyes type of deal. Had him reminisce about some fucking childhood dog or whatever that he ain't seen in like 50 years. That shit had me deceased. Uh, you know, Then you know you got Gojo. He over here handling another guy, another little shit, cause he actually retrieved Rico, but he had to handle some light work too, and he ended up showing his technique too, his little technique, the little infinite, and putting him to work, putting the dude into work, cause he had clones and whatnot, but it wasn't no match for Gojo, so. He pretty much hushed him up with his little infinite technique. And he tried to do the reverse technique, but it wasn't. It failed. It failed shockingly. You know, he like I said, this is prime Gojo, so he wasn't able to do it fully. But that technique he did, the infinite one, he launched when he launched that boy, it was over for him. It was over for my man's. He was trying to escape and whatnot, but it was over for him. It was wraps, and like he was so confused because the technique that he was using, the fucking Shikigami user never he never came across this type of technique. So it was wild because you know how Gojo technique is. If you watch the first season, he'll pretty much it's like a convergent series of numbers, as you would say, that he sees in his eyes, and it's they're all getting manipulated and not even approaching him. Like they won't all the attacks that he sees. It just comes in splurts of numbers and they slow down. They come at him slower and slower and become, at to a point where they just fail of reaching him. And he once he amplifies that technique and obtains the negative natural number out of it, the prime number that he needs to see, he'll pretty much reverse it back to them in that little bit of space. In that little space bubble that he created, he'll reverse it back. And like I said, he didn't complete it with the reverse, but he still gave him the pause. So, uh, you know, that was pretty much it with that little episode. We got to see him in action a little bit, Seto and Gojo, but the maid, the nanny, what's her name? Kuroe or Kuroe gets snatched up. At the end they show her getting kidnapped. So now they gotta go to her rescue, and yeah, there you have it, guys. That's that's my little spiel on this episode. What I'm gonna say. Leave some comments, like and subscribe. Support the fucking corp. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking about this little series so far. We're only 2 episodes in, but I feel like the next one's gonna be even fire. It's like it's steady getting fire and fire and more fire. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Toodles.